I'm feeling so many emotions. I'm very excited about our new opportunity, but I'm also nervous about it. And then I know I'm going to be homesick. This place has definitely been my family for the last 4.5 years, and we've accomplished so many wonderful things and told incredible stories. I think about 4.5 years ago, I actually started here as an actor myself and doing Sound of Music and Oliver, and I think there's something special about a community theater that really puts its emphasis on the community and being a part of it so much that our community members feel like they can be a part here and that they can bring these stories to life for everyone around us. I feel like there's been so many young lives that have been so sweet to me lately, just telling me how much I have impacted them and the theater has impacted them, and that's been super special. I think we're ready to get close to this next 100 years at Meridian Little Theatre because we're entering our 93rd season, and we did so much work the last 4.5 years to make sure that the next century is just as strong and just as moving for people, and a place that gives everyone an opportunity to express themselves and make friends. And I think sometimes we grow up and we forget to play, and this is a perfect place to do that and have fun and learn more about ourselves. So I'm definitely going to be heartsick and leaving. I'm going to be missing all of it, but I know that the theater and everyone involved with it is going to take it and fly, and it's going to do even more amazing things, and I'm just so grateful and glad that I got to be a part of helping it get to where it is today. I think that I definitely want to thank the board members at Meridian Little Theatre, all of the actors and crew that have participated and worked alongside me, and definitely the community for supporting us and seeing the shows. I think it's a testament to a community when they can keep a community theater thriving for 93 years. Like, that's amazing. So thank you, Meridian and surrounding counties and everyone who comes and enjoys it. And I hope everyone gets those memberships in for this next season. Just because I'm leaving doesn't mean the stories end. So.
Kind of talk about, I know you mentioned your students saying that you made a huge impact on them. Talk about some of the things you're going to miss the most about them. You've kind of watched some of them grow up these past 4.5 years. Some of them graduated high school, going into college. Some probably even graduated college and are moving on to amazing things in their life. So kind of talk about that.
Yeah, I think there's something so special about being the person in young people's lives who help them learn so much about themselves that they go on into the world and feel like they can really tackle what life throws at them. Being a theater kid, you're able to think on your feet and you're able to think outside the box and be a creative problem solver. You're able to read people and cooperate with people, very different people, and solve problems and tell these stories, right? So I think my favorite part of being that person in their life to help them learn those skills and be a part of that new world that they're going into, my favorite part is probably the development that we get to see happen. So these kids who might not have spoken to me or anybody outside their family 4 years ago are singing their hearts out. The kids who are not finding a home in their schools and their churches and their neighborhoods, but they come here and they make friends with kids they never would have met otherwise, and all of a sudden are bonded and feel supported and encouraged that, oh, well, maybe they thought they really did not do well on that note or that song right there, but their castmates are right there on the sidelines, and being able to witness that and guide that process and facilitate all of that growth and combining it all is incredibly rewarding. I even spoke this week to reminisce with my high school theater director in Florida, and it's just special, just knowing that, oh, I get it now. I see why you did that. I see why you invested all that time in us, because it is so incredibly rewarding.
And my last question, I know nothing has been set in stone on who's going to be taking your spot as of now, but kind of talk about, is there any advice or anything that you hope that the next person who does take your spot continue to do, or
Yes.
kind of help continue to grow Meridian Little Theater?
Yeah, I would say the advice I give to most all of my casts and my actors when we're about to do a show, which is have fun, listen to each other, and tell the story.